Get them cheap codes and cheap games. Head on over to g2a.com. The links are down below in the description. Use Dirty at checkout. What's happening, my beautiful people? My name is Mike, and today we're back into action, trying to stay undefeated. Remember, if you're enjoying the content, to drop a thumbs up. We're going to get underway. I'm actually running a little bit late. About to hear a buzzer in 4, 3, 2, 1. There it is, there it is. Maybe my timing wasn't perfect. Welcome to installment numero tres. You see the starting lineups on screen. Got myself and George up top, and we're often going to interchange. You don't always necessarily have dedicated defenders or dedicated strikers. When you're playing indoor, everybody kind of has to do a little bit of everything. You got to rotate, you've got to be able to pressure, you've got to be on the same page. But that was the starting lineup, and when George and I are on at the same time, we're both big guys. He looks to get in behind a little bit more, and as you guys may have seen in the series, I'm more of that classic target man. Falls to my feet, find Anthony, good save from the goalkeeper, solid recovery. He was a bit unorthodox. And Anthony's been so impressive in this series. I could repeat superlative on superlative. I think his sheer size and then ability to run at the opposition just makes him a lovely teammate and a deadly indoor player. It just has the right combination of skills that really lets you shine when you're playing indoor. And if you haven't seen the first episode, I'm going to leave a link down below in the description as well as in the comments. I would appreciate it. We got that good dynamic content. And I do want to make an announcement in this video. There will be a season 2. I've looked into it, and we're going to change venues. I want to go all around Houston and try to win all the leagues if possible. I know we've got a ways to go in terms of this league. And it's going to be a 6-game season, I believe, is the plan in terms of content production. Anthony opens up his body, finds me. I tap it home. That's a toe punch. I like that. And we are on the board, left foot. I wouldn't say it's of dreams, but it was enough. As I get kind of an awkward takedown, I feel like my gameplay is funny to watch. When I sit back and look at some of the moments from each of these matches, I always feel like I look a lot smoother than I actually do. It would have been nice if Tyler was able to poke that home. And Tyler's probably our slipperiest, excuse my grammar in today's video. Couldn't get that out. Pronunciation game was not on point. Probably our slipperiest attacking player, at least when he's on the ball. He kind of floats. He's got like a gazelle type of feel when he's on the ball. His touch is always clean. Here's Anthony starting to dance, prance. He's got the split, sticking out the arms. You ain't got enough strength. He goes to the gym. Poor goalkeeping. But that is goal number 2. And he's not going to make any starting 11s. Or starting 6-a-side teams if he's going to make mistakes like that in goal. I think they had a field player playing in goal, and it showed. He has moments of greatness and other moments where you're just sitting there like, nah, come on, bro. How did you let that in? Didn't have the natural goalkeeper tendencies or the mechanics. When you see Alex dive left, dive right, make himself big, go down, go up, etc., it all looks good. See some power from me. And back in the day, I actually used to be pretty fast. And I don't know that I've lost my speed, but I've never been agile. So let's make that very clear. But when you're playing outdoors, if you've got a solid sprint speed, it's noticeable. And that's always been the case for me. I could time my runs well. And once you got me rolling, kind of like a Lukaku, once you got that locomotive speed going, it's going to be hard to stop me. However, it takes me a second to get going. I didn't have that natural quickness, that natural agility, and I didn't have the desire to take people on either. In terms of growing up and playing football, I was always a back to the goal, an old school striker, and I tried to be unselfish. And it worked out well for me, trying to figure out my role. I've played a little bit as a holding midfielder at a very high level. You wouldn't want to see me as a stopper, as you see Tyler. Nice little, I don't want to say it's a chip through ball, but there's definitely some kind of chip in that. And we've got the heavy right-footed George. Finds me. First touch didn't put me in the right place, but I still should have done much better. Falls back to Tim. First goal of the season, and it might be a little bit of a goalkeeper error once again. He got nervous. I mean, when Tim swung that leg, he's like, what's going on? That looks like a lot of powers coming soon. Tyler with the takeaway. Kind of an off touch from our opposition. And we're starting to wear down our opponents in the second half. And it just shows, comes to me, I find Tyler, gets his eyes up, lots of time. He either could go to myself or George. George is the more efficient option. Good choice, Tyler. And we're up 4-0. And you can see we're just outrunning them, outpacing them. Tim really should finish that, but I'm glad he didn't, because just wait for it. Kind of some sloppy play, but look at the slow-mo roulette. What's up? Zidane would be proud. Little high five. Can I get an instant replay? Open up our body, finesse shot. I don't know what kind of celebration that is. A little jump in, skip situation. I don't know that that should be implemented into any future FIFA installment. See Anthony making the overlap. And just look at the technique. It doesn't matter who was in goal. Side netting, indoor, left foot, first time. It's just beautiful. I've got a lot of different superlatives I can use for Anthony. Just been very impressed. He almost scores a header. This has definitely been his season. In terms of who's been our most valuable attacking player, even though I know statistically it's looked pretty good for me. I'm one of those guys that's in the right place a lot, which allows me to sometimes score some ugly goals, get a rebound, you name it. As we have Alex, remember, 6 fouls, you get a penalty. And because we were in a favorable position, Alex stepped up to the spot. We weren't trying to be disrespectful. We just wanted to give him an opportunity to be kind of involved in the attack. It's something that rarely happens for Alex. And if he is involved in the attack, that means we didn't do a very good job protecting him, and he had to come out as they do get another consolation, 7-2. But we're still pushing on, and I'm happy that we showed, I would say, just better stamina than our opponents. It's so important in football. That's just a god-awful finish. Thank goodness that George cleaned it up. I give myself an assist, but it wasn't planned. It was just bad. I tried to get around on the ball. It didn't happen. This guy wants none of that hold-up play. Look at Tyler's technique here again. Just beautiful, kind of outside of the boot, falls to George. Using the walls and indoor is crucial if you're looking for success. And George Power, when he gets it on that right foot, he's got to have one of the definitely most power-generated shots on our squad. You don't want to be in front of that. And that's going to wrap it up 8-2. Pretty definite win.
Post-match recap. We got another victory. We're looking good in the league this far. I got Tyler with me. What do you think? What led to our victory there? I mean, it wasn't my ideal finishing. You know, they were going to edit out some of my misses, but this was not my best finishing game.
Oh, no. I mean, I can feel the same thing as you, but, I mean, overall, we all played well as a team. We ran.
We did well in the second half, just kind of outrun the opposition. They weren't as in good a shape as we were, and that's not saying a lot when I'm on the squad. I'm trying to get back in shape, but thank goodness we've got him moving around quick.
He's right. He didn't score that much at all.
I'm like a target guy that drops people off more so than a heavy goal scorer.
You did. You held the ball up well. I'll give you that.
I think I have a goal in each game, though, thus far, so I'd have to go back and look through the footage.
I think that's more than me because I didn't score this game.
You've got probably one of the best goals of the season. I'm going to put a video at the end, the compilation of best goals, and you guys at home can vote on it. So, Alex, that was the first goal you've had for the club. How does it feel? Did you know you were going to take that penalty? So you run up there.
Usually, what I usually do is whenever I feel comfortable taking it, I usually ask if I can take it, because as a goalie, I know how he's gonna come out, what he's gonna do. So I mean, really on that shootout, all I took was one step, and I already knew he came out wrong. So he didn't come out expanding himself out. He really just came out narrow, so he gave me white space on the ball.
And I know you played with some of these guys on another team. I'm only a part of this league. Okay. Have you taken penalties in some of the other leagues? Is this something that we see every season? Can we expect more from you on the 1v1?
To be honest, I've taken a couple.
Got hit him with that chip life?
I was thinking about it, but I just wanted to be secure on that one.
We actually call him Panenka, so we don't know. It could come out. That wraps up another match, and we're still undefeated, keeping the streak going. We saw the slowest roulette known to man, stuck the booty on him a little bit. We got a goal. I'm glad I finished that, so I didn't have to show a missed 1v1 because I had plenty of those in this match. But we will have a lot more content coming out ASAP on the channel, hoping to go undefeated this season. That would be ideal. Look forward to all your comments. Make sure to hashtag it.
What's up, my beautiful people? You know we equal, man. It's dirty. Hurry, gather round. Don't you worry, hold it down. This one's going through the town. Pass it around, one, two, on the wall. Living life like it's FIFA, and I only came to bow. it on the pitches. They kicked it always vicious. They had me doing the dishes. Now just watch the way I dish it. Roll with a go on a roll, make it high. Pass me the rock and I blast my shot.